I'd like to introduce my MCs for tonight, Mike Haynes and Mark Mosier of the Avalanche. Can you guys come up, please?
Yeah, the first year that you did the tournament, you were trying to put things together. You said I was one of the first calls that you made, and away we went. And if you have met Dave, you know what kind of person he is. If you haven't, he looks like a big guy, and that's because in my life, I've never met anybody with a bigger heart than Dave Cohen.
Thank you for bringing it back because you're doing a lot of great things, and this has always been one of the most fun things I've been a part of each and every year. Not only the dinner, but now 2 huge days of golf coming up. It's going to be great, Dave. So thank you for bringing it back, and you're doing great work as you've always done.
The best daughter in the world. Because you guys have been there.
Let you introduce some of the great celebrities here.
Ian LePerrier, he'll stand up.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him as Lappy. Tony Granado and Jacques Cloutier, please stand up. These guys have been incredible. Tony's with the Penguins, Jacques is with the Calgary Flames. Nancy McNally, can you come up, please? Nancy, as she makes her way up here, is the mayor of Westminster. But Brent Patron. Brent,
Thank you very much, Dave. What we do at the Colorado Center for the Blind is we take blindness, we make it a characteristic of who you are, not what defines you.
Chris Godowski, this is your event, so here you go.
And that's what we will do in Adams 12 with the resources that you all are generating tonight. We will create opportunities for kids. We will make sure they have the right tools and resources, and we'll use this so that we have adequate staff, highly trained staff, who can really support our kids with disabilities to do the great things that you've seen in Jake, and that so many of his peers throughout the system also demonstrate. Dave, thank you very much for helping us out.
The next speaker is our feature speaker. This family is amazing. I'm going to introduce both Jake Olsen and Brian Olsen.
Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to introduce the next speaker. Jake is 16 years old. He lives in Huntington Beach with his twin sister, Emma. One of the few people that really keeps him in line in life. He lives with his mom and dad, and obviously his guide dog, Quebec.
Yes. Well, tonight I will be speaking about perseverance and overcoming challenges. At the age of 8 months old, I was diagnosed with retinoblastoma, which is tumorous cancer in the retinas of the eye. When the doctors found it, they immediately had to remove my left eye, but were able to save my right eye with chemotherapy and laser treatment. At the age of 5 is the first time I picked up the great game of golf. I played with my one eye, and just like any other 5-year-old would, I developed my own swing. I learned how to chip and putt and hit drives. And I developed some decent skills along the way. But more importantly, I developed a love for the game of golf. Then from the age of 5 to the age of 12, my cancer returned 8 times. And 8 times, I would go to the hospital and receive treatment and get rid of it. And when I was in the hospital, I was practicing my golf game. But finally, in the fall of 2009, when I was at the age of 12, the cancer returned, and this time the doctors had a different message for me. They told me that this time there was no treatments that could cure my cancer, and they had exhausted all the options. And in order to preserve my life, they would have to remove my right eye as well, which meant I would have to go blind. See, at an early age, I learned that life was going to bring challenges. It was going to bring adversity. But I can stand in front of you tonight and say that I am thankful for the blessings that God has put in my life. I'm thankful that I can still play the game of golf. Blindness was not going to rob me of that. Blindness was not going to rob me of the things that I love. I persevered. I didn't let blindness stop me. And that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. Perseverance. Not letting anything stop you. And Helen Keller once wrote, "We live in a broken world full of suffering. It is also full of overcoming. Now golf by faith, not by sight." Thank you.
it right here, right now, Matt. You ready to go? 25 down, 30 down, 40 down, 50 down, 60 down, 70 down, 5. I'm selling one for 14, I'm selling one for 14 in this race. $2,800, guys. $700. Sold $600. Sold $600. What's the number? Good deal. Sold to my friend right there, Jim Montgomery. Way to go. $500,000 you just spent for absolutely nothing. 500, now 600, 700, now 800, now 900, 1,100. I five of them, he got it. What's his number? 503, 40, 1,300. Did it. Sold $700. Sold $700. I would be better if you for a quick call. And you know it is. 1,400. 1,400. He wants it. 1,400. August 23rd. Can't think of a better day to do it. But what? From twice. Set.
So y'all put your hands together for Jake Cohen on the drums. Hot Rod Magazine. We're gonna do it. So y'all give it up one more time. Jake Cohen's gonna rock it out for you. This song's called Easy.
Turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Well, I think it went really good. We had great turnout. We got multiple items sold. I don't know the numbers yet, but it looks like we did well over 100,000, and so I'm really happy.
Lewis and I had a great time tonight.
Greg spent a lot of money.
Yeah. I got the Bruce Springsteen guitar.
Helmet.
And the helmet. We had a hell of a time tonight.
What was that other? Steven Tyler? Who was he?
Steve Tyler. I think we got a couple of guitars.
There you go.
The event was great. Dave does a great job. I think we've done this for like 10 years now, and he raises lots of money for the kids and does a great job. So it was a lot of fun.
Wonderful gifts and auction items this year. It gets better and better every year.
I'll wear the Peyton Manning jersey, absolutely. It's just one of the many jerseys that we've gotten. We have a collection of them.
Boys, we've had a great time tonight, and thanks so much for hosting us.